There she is right there. Officially over the weekend hit 100,000 miles. Is the Tesla Model S. And this is Frank Baltier's here with Rolling Burritos Food Truck, and I own a Model S Tesla. And I was looking at my purchase agreement yesterday, and I actually purchased it 2 years ago, September 21, 2018, with 30,700 miles. And now it has officially hit 100,000 and just over a little bit, 100,700 I think is what it has. So it's about 70,000 miles. Here's my review of what I think about the Tesla Model S. This is pretty cool because you can store some stuff in the front. Never really use it, to be honest, and if I have, I've forgotten that I put stuff in here. So that's one of the little perks of Tesla, is that when somebody sees you open your hood, they're like, is the car need like a jumper cable or is he all right? So that's pretty cool. The seats have kept up pretty well. 70,000 miles under my ownership, 30,000 miles before. These WeatherTech mats, they suck. They always fold. This is my third pair, and they always fold in the corner right there. So that's one of the disadvantages of having these. I just got tired of replacing them, to be honest with you. So that's one of the perks. I have free supercharging for life. That's pretty awesome. Here's a dash, how it looks. 116 miles left on my range. The big screen right there. Nothing crazy. These are not the full leather seats. They have like this partial leather and then this other stuff. Very uncomfortable seats. One of the most uncomfortable seats I've ever had in my life. I had a BMW before this, Chrysler 300 before that, and those were the best. This car kind of sucks when it comes to seats. Let me tell you, when I bought this car, I had a lot of issues with it. I picked it up I flew into New York and I flew into Baltimore to pick it up because they switched it on me last minute. But I had a lot of issues with this. These right here are not the original rims. Tesla, I actually made them get me a new set because when I bought the car, these were all scuffed up. They were gray, scuffed up like crazy. They never showed it to me when I bought it. So after a lot of emails back and forth, they gave me a new set of rims. I had them powder coated black. I do like that a lot when it comes to that. And then when I also bought the car, you can't tell anymore because I had it painted twice because they didn't do a good job the first time. Right here on this side, it had a huge dent this way, and on the bumper, the original owner must have tried to spray paint it because it didn't do a good job painting this thing right here. There it is, the Model S. And it was the same thing on this side. It had a huge gash right there, and you get these little specks. I'm trying to get that off. I think it's from brake dust. I don't know what it's from, but they told me to use a clay bar to take that off. And on this side it had, oh, you can kind of see on this side, they didn't want to do this door because they did the whole fender. So right there it had a big line across all the rims all through here, but they never disclosed it to me when I bought the car. What have I thought about the car? You know, I don't think there's another car that drives the same way as a Tesla does. This thing is a machine. It still runs like day one. At 100,000 miles, when it has 70,000 miles that I've ran it in 2 years, it still runs like the day I bought it. There's no difference. Gets up fast. When it comes to the battery, I always supercharge it. To be honest, 90% of the life that I've had it, I've supercharged it. I have a charger at home, a 240 that I use in winter out here in Chicago. It's cold, so in winter it's like a must-have out here. It's like a requirement for these Tesla. They do not tell you when you buy them that you should get an outlet for the cold. They didn't tell me anyways. I don't know if they changed it now. I'm sure the company has gotten better. But this is my unbiased review about the 2016. It is a 16 Model S. It doesn't have the cameras, the autopilot 2. It just has a regular one. The other one has like a camera right there. This one just has it up front. And it has where you can change lanes, summons on the car. It literally just goes up and goes down. That's all it does. It doesn't autopilot anywhere. These lights are pretty cool. I wish they stayed on all night. I didn't get the daylight running ones, but they look nice and good right now. But when it comes to the battery degradation, as they call it, it has kept up somewhat all right. I still get about 213 miles to a full charge, 213. When I first bought it, it was about 228. So I've lost maybe about 13 miles of charge. So with that, that's kind of my review of the Tesla Model S. I would buy it again, possibly. Maybe the ludicrous mode is the only way that I would buy it, because it makes a difference on the speed. I had one as a loaner. So if you get the P100D, whoo, that's a nice car. Even the P90D. The 75 is a little weaker, but it's still a beautiful car. So with that, Frank Baltier's Rolling Burrito.